Yeah, because um, well, beside that, the driver's side has the trade is, like it's markedly lower than the other side. So what would that do? It would make the car tend to go one way.
Might make it, yeah, drift a little bit.
Yeah, but it's I mean it's quite a bit worn out. I mean evenly it's worn out, but evenly on this side compared to that side. So it's kind of like tending. Would it tend to go this way
It would probably, yeah,
toward the driver's side?
yeah.
If I don't, we have to put more.
Correct, yeah.
No, I mean I have to put like more of a. It'll be if you just let the wheel go, it'll just have a tendency to go that side, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not a,
It sounds logical. That sounds, yeah.
but it's not a really like a. It'll so to speak exacerbate the condition that's then the shocks in the back and then the bushings in the front. Is that what it is?
I think more maybe tire condition and status of alignment, but I'd probably say more centralized for the front. The rear, the shocks being a little bit weak in the rear or being blown in the rear would kind of make it adverse for ride quality,
Uh,
but it wouldn't really give a sensation of pulling or drifting.
yeah, I don't really. I mean, the roads are rough already anyway. So who's gonna? I mean,
So I would say it's probably front bushings,
Yo,
tire alignment.
what does the I mean, it's kind of like a funny name, bushings, but is it kind of like a shock absorber for the front?
They're both shock absorbers in the front and rear, or struts, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is the bushings. Do they act like a shock absorber?
The bushing is to isolate, because the metal control arms have to be connected to the metal frame.
Yeah.
And so if you have metal connected to metal, that's going to transmit vibration
To the car.
to you, to the car. So in between the metal, you have very thick pieces of rubber bushings that deaden and dampen vibration and also allow for the metal to move without grinding against each other. So if those bushings are holding a control arm and the
Yeah.
bushings become weak, then yeah, the metal can sag a little bit. Or if it becomes torn, the metal's allowed to move around a little bit, which would have an adverse effect on the steering, the alignment.
And plus with the worn out
With the worn out tires.
treads if I need to be I mean, like we're all in control, but I mean obviously like a beginning driver wouldn't let him or her do that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, more or less. I mean, if I were Mario Andretti, and I know I am, no, then
Maybe Mark Martin or something.
I'm sorry.
Maybe Jeff Ford.
Oh, okay. Then you trust them. I mean,
You just turn.
yeah. I mean, like if you're on the the 495th mile of the Indy 500, you're not going to say, oh, I'm going to have to change the bushings.
Don't say pull over now. Just keep
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just give me some assurance.
That's a good analogy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll fix it in about 5 years.
Okay, see you in about 4.5.
Maybe in about a couple months.
See you later, Red.
Yeah. What? Camera. Yeah? You can come out in the movies.